we have failed as coaches.
With the coaching being the problem, have you made any changes in coaching responsibility during the
No,
off week?
no, we just got to be better. We'll be better. It's not time for that. I mean, like we need to. We got good people, but we've not done a good job. But we have good people, and again, it's a result business, right? Like so. I mean, and again, when you're in the outhouse, everything stinks, right? When you're in the penthouse, you still got a pile of crap on the floor, but you just don't notice it, right? Like, it just magnifies things, and we it's on us. That's our job. That's what we get paid to do, is to bring out the best in our players, and we haven't done that. And again, that's pointing the thumb at me. Again, I make the decisions on who runs the rooms, and again, but we got good people and we got good coaches. It's not like they've never been a good coach. We just hadn't got the job done at this point in time in the season.
Do you have any sense of where the failures are then? Is it tone in terms of how you're talking to the players? Is it?
It's football stuff. This is football stuff. It's truly football stuff. It's making a third down catch. It is playing your gap. It is the proper angle. It's playing over the top instead of underneath. I mean, it's football stuff that we have to do a better job of. It's really that. It's decision making. The read tells me to give it. I give it. Just doing what we're coaching you to do, and when it's not happening, well, that's on us as coaches. And again, players have accountability too. These sit in middle school, but it starts with us as coaches. And again, the good news is, hey, we got to reset, and we can coach our way out of it. Just like we've coached our way into it.
I guess you just said on the radio show that it's not a drill problem. We're not going to run different drills.
No, it's not.
I mean, we do differently.
Yeah, we just got every drill we do the same drills everybody in America does. And again, that's the other frustrating thing is we've practiced really well, and it just hasn't shown up on game day consistently. And I think some of it too is you have a team of young people that's been affected by disappointment. They've been affected by failure, been affected by criticism and noise, and you do everything you can to guard against that, but they're young people. And sometimes, that can all of a sudden you're playing tight, you're doing too much, you're trying too hard, and hasn't gone the way you want, and you can get frustrated. So, I mean, they're learning a lot of lessons, through this. They're equipping themselves and learning a lot of lessons that will pay off for them, as they move through this season, as they move through their life. Certainly young guys on this team, they're learning a lot too, but I mean, that's the world we live in, and you have to be able to navigate that. But there's no question that they've been affected by that, but that's the reality.
You mentioned on your radio show as well, you got scrimmage last Wednesday.
Yep.
Just curious, is that common during the bye week, or is it just mid struggles?
Yeah, I do. No, I usually will do some live work during the bye week every year. But you're trying to get some guys. It depends too on where you are in your season. Where did the bye week fall? How have games gone? Where have you been able to play a lot of people? And so we haven't been able to play a ton, but just nature of our games and how they've gone. So it was a good opportunity to scrimmage some guys who haven't really been able to get in the games much, and then try to evaluate some of these guys from a live standpoint. So it was good work. Not as much the ones that have played a lot of snaps. They just played on Saturday, but a lot of the twos and guys that haven't had as many game live reps, that's what we wanted to get done.
How do you evaluate play call? What has to get better there?
It's not good enough anywhere. I mean, we're 1-3, so nothing's good. Nothing's good.
Record, though, I'm just curious if you're specific.
What'd you say?
Beyond just the record, I'm curious maybe.
Well, again, there's been a lot of plays that are there that we haven't made, and that's frustrating as a coach when you watch the tape and you're in position to be successful, but it doesn't happen. Well, still, that's us as coaches. Period. So there's been good play call and there's been bad. I mean, there's always good and bad. But we're 1-3, not good enough.
Will there be any major changes in terms of the depth chart and personnel and playing time, stuff like that?
I don't think so. Again, I mean, not at this point. I think we're playing our best players, and we got good players. We lost one safety, one linebacker, and one deep tackle. That's it off of defense. We lost one tight end, we lost one running back in Maffa, and we lost one offensive lineman, Marcus Tate. So we've got good players, and we're not playing like we're capable of playing. But you're always evaluating your personnel, and if we need to make changes, we will. That's always something you do. But we gotta get these guys playing with the confidence. You got a team that's, again, I think lost some confidence, been affected. Noise is loud, everything's terrible, and we gotta coach our way through it. It's our job as coaches.
Justin Williams from The Athletic. You mentioned not changing up drills or anything like that. What about whether it's like team routine or your personal routine? Are you someone that's going to change that up, or do you kind of stick with it?
Yeah, I'm changing underwear. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change underwear. Listen, man, I've been doing this a long time. I believe in what we do. Again, as I said, from a program standpoint, we ain't never been better. Our program things are great. And it's doing what it's supposed to do. This is this season, this team, this moment. It's different every year. Every year is a different challenge, different journey, and what we need to change up is just clean up our execution. If that means we gotta put the bag on your left hand or whatever, then whatever. But it's not any of that. We have a very proven process here. Again. I know y'all don't like to, everybody say, I'm just stating, we've won 10 championships in 10 years. 10. Who's done that? Nobody. 10. 8 titles, league titles, and 2 national championships in the past 10 years. Not 10 years ago, as recent as last year. So it's not broken. It's not. But this team and this issue, we've done a poor job as coaches with this group. Getting them to, and there's a lot. Again, you can maybe make a couple more plays and you win a game, and the confidence there's a lot that goes into it. But that's where we are right now. But as far as not believing in what we do or how we do it, I have total conviction in that. There's no doubt in that. We just got to be better.
Is there anyone you sought advice from, or any source you sought advice from?
Nope. Man upstairs, that's the only advice I need. That's it. God's good all the time, man. All the time. It's easy to stand up there on a national I'm the same coach that has stood on podiums with national championships and confetti flying. And thank you, good Lord, for blessing. I thank him right now. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to the good Lord for right now. God's good all the time. He's not just good when it goes your way. That's not how this thing works. God is good all the time. So that's the counsel that I seek. So it's not complicated. We're not building rockets around here. This is football. It's football stuff, man. It's playing harder than the opponent. It's getting to the ball. It's creating takeaways. It's ball security. If we just change the turnovers, we're probably 3-1. And don't do anything different. Just the turnovers. We're doing a poor job in that area. It's football stuff. So, but I've sought a lot of counsel from the good Lord, a bunch, and you know what He tells me? Hey, I love you, and you got you right where I want you. Trust me. That's what I do. So my faith is in that, and I know that all things work together, and I just, don't like it. None of us like. We all like it when it goes exactly the way we want and the way we want it, scripted out. But life rarely happens that way. So, but again, I know that God's good all the time, and I'm grateful for the crap too. I'm grateful for this bad moment that we're in. It'll make us better. We'll come out of it better.
You
mentioned a lot of the players are now being compensated in ways they haven't before. They're not just on scholarship before. Do you find yourself changing the way that you communicate or coach players with that added professionalism aspect of college football now?
Well, I mean, sure. I mean, I think that's just a part of it. I mean, it's a part of the conversation. It's a part of your process. It's not the process, but it's a part of it. You know, it's another box that you got to check when you're putting everything together. So, certainly, stuff you didn't used to have to talk about, you have to talk about, you deal with, and you got to help them. You coach them. You're teaching them. They're learning. To me, it's a great opportunity to even further equip them for life, which we've always done a great job with. So just part of it. I mean, there's more pressure on them. There's more criticism on them because people look at them differently too. And that just comes with the territory.
Sarkeesian was hitting on that, I think, yesterday, in light of not just Arch, but he said he watched a lot of players over the weekend that looked like they were feeling the pressure, and he said what he's trying to do is get them to play football, not work football. Does that resonate?
Yeah, absolutely. It's still just a game. I mean, and they're all learning because some of these kids are really young, right? And now they got a lot on them. I mean, there's a lot on them at a very young age. And so it's definitely a part of, what you have to do as a coach. It's just it's everything. If you're going to be a good coach, you have to be a holistic coach. You can't just be a, guy can teach them a good stance and good start. I mean, not in this world. I mean, because they're not pros. I mean, they're just not. They're not mature.